Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 19th of March, 1990. And the title is The Basis of the Flying Stage is the Wings of Zeal and Enthusiasm. Today, Bap Dada is seeing the pure feelings filled with the love for a meeting and the pure vibrations of zeal and enthusiasm of all the children's elevated desire to become complete. And also, within each child, how the zeal and enthusiasm of those children who are meeting Baba for the first time in this cycle, and how the zeal and enthusiasm of those who have met Baba many times in this cycle are unique. In your own language, you refer to this as the new children and the old children. However, all of you are the oldest of all, because it is with the old recognition that you are attracted and drawn here to the Father and the Brahmin family. It is only for identification that you say new and old. The zeal and enthusiasm of the new children are in wanting to show everyone by flying ahead and becoming equal to the Father in a short time. And the older children have the elevated thought to constantly continue to bring in front of Bap Dada some return for the sustenance and the treasures they have received from Bap Dada. The zeal and enthusiasm of both are elevated, and it is this zeal and enthusiasm that become the wings that take you to the flying stage. You have wings of knowledge and yoga for the flying stage anyway. But within the whole timetable, new zeal and enthusiasm automatically emerge every day in a visible form at every moment and in every action. The basis of the flying stage is your zeal and enthusiasm. No matter what kind of task it is, whether it is that of cleaning or washing dishes or any ordinary actions. In that too, there would be natural and constant zeal and enthusiasm. Is it that there are zeal and enthusiasm only when you are studying knowledge or teaching it to others, or when you are sitting in meditation or conducting meditation for others, or only when you are busy in spiritual service, and that when you are performing ordinary actions, your stage also becomes ordinary, and your zeal and enthusiasm also become ordinary. That is not the sign of the flying stage. The wings of zeal and enthusiasm of an elevated soul in the flying stage would always be flying. So, Bap Dada is seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of all the children. Everyone has wings, but sometimes, while flying in zeal and enthusiasm, you become tired. Something becomes a small and a large excuse. That is, there is an obstruction, and whereas you are sometimes able to overcome it with love, at other times you become confused. You people call this confusion because you are not able to overcome this easily. You become tired. You become a little tired, but nevertheless your aim is elevated, and you have love for your destination, and this is why you start flying again. The elevated aim the lovely destination, and the experience of the Father's love do not allow you to remain in a lower stage due to tiredness, and you therefore start flying again. So, Bab Dada continues to watch the games of the children. Even so, the Father's love does not allow you to stop. The majority of you have passed in the subject of love. This is why, no matter how much the obstructions try to stop you, and they do stop you, and although you sometimes even think that this is very difficult and that it would be better to become what you were previously, even though you wish this, you do not find any pleasure in going back to the past life. Why? Firstly, you have in front of you the contrast of God's love and the love of bodily beings. And so, when you come to a standstill from flying, you are in between two roads, and you think, should I go here or should I go there? Where should I go? However, the experience of God's love revives confused people, and you receive the wings of zeal and enthusiasm. Even while thinking about it, you fly from a stagnant stage into the flying stage. The matters may be very small, but because you are weak, they seem very large at that time. Just as someone who is physically weak finds it difficult to lift even a glass of water, whereas those who are courageous find it a game to lift even 2 buckets. In the same way, you start experiencing little things to be big. And so, the wings of zeal and enthusiasm constantly make you fly. Every day at Amrit Vela, emerge in front of you the variety of points of zeal and enthusiasm that you should have in your awareness throughout the day. If it is simply one point, such as, I am a point of light, Baba is a point of light, we have to return home and then go back into our kingdom, then, because it is just the one point, children sometimes become bored with that and they think that they want something new. However, every day there are different points in the Murli for zeal and enthusiasm. Note down the special points for zeal and enthusiasm from every day's Murli. You can make a very big list. Note it down in your diary and also in your intellect. When these points do not remain immersed in your intellect, recall them from your diary, and a variety of points will increase your zeal and enthusiasm every day. It is human nature to like variety. This is why, whether you turn the points of knowledge, whether you have heart-to-heart conversation, if you simply remember the dot throughout the day, you will become bored. However, the Father is a dot. You are a dot. At the confluence age, you are hero actors. Together with being a zero, you are also a hero. You are not simply a zero. Because you are a hero at the confluence age, you play a variety part throughout the day. What was the part of me, the zero, throughout the whole cycle? And what is my hero part at the moment? With whom is my part now? For how long do I have to play this part? What part do I have to play after this. Become a zero with this variety form and keep the awareness of your hero part. So, in remembrance too, maintain variety, sometimes stay in the seed stage, sometimes in the angelic stage, sometimes have a heart-to-heart conversation, and sometimes bring it in front of you, each jewel from the treasures you have received from the Father. Remember Him with whatever interest you have at a particular time. At whatever time you want, celebrate a meeting with the Father with the love of whatever relationship you want. This is why the Father has made you belong to Him with all relationships, and you also made the Father belong to you with all relationships. There isn't only one relationship, there is variety, is there not? You simply have to pay attention to this one aspect of not remembering anyone except the Father, the attainment from the Father, and the treasures from the Father. However, there is a variety of attainment, a variety of treasures, a variety of relationships, a variety of the points of happiness, and a variety of the points of zeal and enthusiasm. Use them with this method. There should be only the Father and you. This is the line of safety. Do not go beyond the line of this awareness. That is all. This line is the godly canopy of protection. While you stay within the line of the canopy of protection, Maya does not have any courage. Then there is ignorance of these terms. What effort is, what obstructions are, a situation that stops you, and what obstacles are, a situation that is difficult. The children who were present at the beginning of establishment had the experience that when the souls of the golden age used to incarnate, those souls were ignorant of what vices were, what sorrow was, and what Maya was. You children had this experience, did you not? The old ones know these things. In the same way, those who stay within the line of the canopy of protection of the awareness of there being only the Father and I are ignorant of these things. This is because they are constantly safe and they constantly stay in Father's heart. You people like the heart a lot, do you not? Even when you bring a gift, you bring a heart-shaped gift. Even when you make cakes, you make them heart-shaped. You even make the boxes heart-shaped. So, you stay in the heart, do you not? Maya cannot come towards the Father's heart. Just as in a jungle, when there is a light, even the king of the jungle, the lion, cannot go there. He runs away. So the Father's heart is such light and might. No form of Maya can come in front of that. You have become safe from laboring, have you not? You took birth easily. Did it take effort to take birth? You received the Father's introduction. You recognized Him, and within a second, you had the experience that the Father belongs to you and you belong to Him. You took birth easily. You did not have to wander anywhere. The Father made certain children instruments and sent them to your land. that is, to your home. You did not have to search for him, did you? You did not have to wander, did you? So, you found the Father while sitting at home, did you not? You come running to Bharat because of love, but you received the introduction there. You took birth there. Since you took birth very easily, you also receive sustenance very easily. Simply experience it, and you will go back with the Father easily. You want to go with him, do you not? Or do you want to wait in between, in the land of Dharamraj? Are all of you ones who will go back together with the Father? Does everyone have the determined thought that we are together and that we will go back together? And in the future too, you will come into the kingdom and have a role with Father Brahma. Or will you come later? Do you have this firm thought? If, while walking along, you become tired and you stop there, what would you then do? Because the Father will not stop, at that time he will not wait. He is waiting at present. You have now been given some time, but he will not wait at that time. At that time, he will fly in a second. At present, it is late for the new children, but the board of too late has not yet been put up. So, the new world is waiting for the new children to come so that they can also reach, last so fast, and claim the first number. So, are all of you ready to go back together? Bap Dada is congratulating those who have come here for the first time in this cycle. Bap Dada is giving congratulations. Why? Even the seniors have love for the younger ones. The father and the senior brothers and sisters have special love for you. So, you are the beloved ones, are you not? New children are especially loved, whether you are old or new. Everyone has a fast speed to come first. Always stay under this canopy of protection. Always stay in the heart. This is the easiest method for a fast speed. Never allow yourself to become bored. Always allow zeal and enthusiasm to emerge for yourself in a variety of ways. Some double foreigners sometimes think that there is a great difference between their culture and the culture of India. This is why they sometimes like Indian culture and sometimes don't. However, this is neither Indian culture nor foreign culture. This is Brahmin culture. All of you like the name Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, do you not? You have a lot of love for Father Brahma, and you also love the BK life a lot. Sometimes you remember the colored clothes instead of white clothes, because the white clothes get dirty very quickly. Bap Dada does not forbid you to wear the clothes that you wear when you go to the office or to any other such place. However, do not wear them with the attitude, "This is our foreign culture, and this is my personality." You may wear them for service. Do not wear them with the aim of personality. Have the aim of a Brahmin life. You are not forbidden to wear them for service or as a necessity, but definitely verify that also with the souls who are the instruments. Do not say, Bap Dada has given me permission, so why are you forbidding me? Sometimes you say many amusing things. You remember the words that you want to hear for your own purpose, but you forget the things about the law behind it. Bap Dada likes cleverness, but there should be a limit to cleverness. It shouldn't be off limits. So, eat, drink, wear, and play, but within limits. So, which culture do you like? Whatever is the culture of the Father Brahma is the culture of the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. You like it, do you not? You have a specialty, which is that you speak everything clearly. Not all are alike. There are some who speak of their own weaknesses. That is good, but they then become whimsical. They repeatedly bring that weakness into their consciousness. I am weak. I am weak. Do not become sensitive in this way. If you continue to think about that, you will forget all the other specialties you have, and you will continue to think about all the other weaknesses. Do not do this. Definitely tell the Father about your weaknesses. However, since you have given away your weaknesses to the Father, who then has them, then why do you think I am like this? You have given them to the Father. Some children write a letter in which they write about their weaknesses and give them to Bap Dada, or they leave it in Bap Dada's room, and then they think that they did not get a response. Bap Dada does not give a reply just like that. Whatever weakness of yours you give to the Father, Bap Dada replaces that with power, happiness, zeal, and enthusiasm. However, you do not take that which Bap Dada gives you. You simply think that you did not receive a reply. Try to take what the Father is giving you. Do not wait for a response. Continue to take power and happiness, and then see how good your zeal and enthusiasm are. The moment you write about your weaknesses, or you speak about them to the souls who are the instruments, it means that you have given them to them and have finished them. Now think about what you are receiving. Bap Dada receives so many letters from each one. He does not give a reply, but he gives a return of that, of whatever is necessary, and he fills in the weaknesses. He continues to give love and remembrance every day. Is there any day when you do not receive love and remembrance? Every day, Bap Dada writes a letter of 2 to 3 pages to all the children. Murli, no one else writes such a long letter every day. No matter how much you love someone, has that person even written such a long letter to you? The Murli is a letter, is it not? It is the response to what you have written, is it not? He writes such a long letter. He even speaks about it. And all those who write a special letter receive a special response, because you are the beloved ones, the long lost and now found ones. Therefore, in return, Bap Dada gives extra power and happiness. Just always keep the intellect clear and careful. As told to you previously, remove those things from your intellect. You keep those things in your intellect, and so your intellect is not clear, and therefore whatever the Father gives you in return becomes mixed. Sometimes you miss it, and sometimes you mix it. What do some children sometimes do? Today, Baba is telling you of your state. Some think we are doing service, and the Father's promise is that He will always be our helper. But Baba did not help in this service, and so there was less success. Why did Bab Dada not help? Then they think, perhaps I'm not worthy. Perhaps I'm not able to do this service. I'm weak. They have these waste thoughts. If you children put a thought in front of the Father for help in service, do it with an open heart. In return for that, Bab Dada gives special help at the time of service. Simply adopt one method. No matter how difficult that service is, still surrender that service to the Father with your intellect. I did this, and so it wasn't successful. Where did the I come from? Why did you forget that it's the responsibility of the Father who is Karan Karavanhar, and take it upon yourself? This becomes wrong. It is the Father's service, and He will definitely do it. Therefore, keep the Father in front. Do not keep yourself in the front. I did this. This word, I, makes success distant. Do you understand? And so, there are both types of letter and heart-to-heart conversation. Some write letters or have heart-to-heart conversations about their weaknesses, and some write letters or have a heart-to-heart conversation for success in service. How can you, the ones who are instruments to do something, have thought that you are not worthy? That is a weak thought. You sow a weak seed and then wonder why the fruit is not good. Is it possible to have powerful fruit emerge from a weak seed? Therefore, you lay a weak foundation. However, Bap Dada, the Brahmin family, the drama, the time of the confluence age, all of these help in your success. All four sides around you are powerful. Bap Dada, the Brahmin family, the time, and the self. If all the four sides are strong, why should you shake? Do you understand? So the letters that you write are not useless. You are loved by Bap Dada. Bap Dada has taken the responsibility for all the children for all time. Just do not take the responsibility upon yourself, even by mistake, and you will then see that success is at your feet. Success itself will become a garland around your neck. It will touch your feet. Success cannot go to anyone except Brahmins. This is the blessing of the confluence age. Just do not take the Father's responsibility upon yourself. Do you understand? Acha. To the intense effort maker souls from everywhere who are constantly flying with zeal and enthusiasm, to the special jewels who constantly stay in the Father's heart, to those who constantly stay under the canopy of the awareness of the Father and I, To those who go beyond the stopping and the descending stage and move ahead in the flying stage, to the elevated souls who make themselves move forward in happiness and intoxication with a variety of points. Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, instead of becoming confused, may you put the loose connection right and remain free from problems. The main reason for all problems is to have a loose connection. Simply put the connection right, and all powers will hover around you. If it takes you 1 or 2 minutes to forge a connection, don't lose courage or become confused. Do not allow the foundation of your faith to shake. On the basis of I am Baba's and Baba is mine, make your foundation strong and you will become free from all problems. Slogan: to remain stable in the seed stage is the way to transform your old sanskars. Om Shanti.